Okay, omioko, omioko, ahiriwa, won para won omioko, emioko, ahiriwa, won para won omioko. I'm going to try and do one more recording that I told my sister I was going. Away by day. Away by dear, away by dear, Agbono, Ragbono, a woman yana, the Ragme Boro, Yanis. Okay, guys, I have just dished out what you call Life Tapestry first episode. This is a continuation of the first episode. What I've just discovered now in my in being this is the deal, guys. If you are in if you are at the diaspora, if you're in the diaspora and you are from motherland and for one reason or the other you are not big on motherland, you gave up on them over there. The reason you are giving up is because, for one, you are bitter. You may be bitter. What I mean by bitter is that you have a bone that you are picking on them over there. But the thing is that many are called, but few will be chosen. We all cannot be leaders. You may even be in the position where you are in the same position with me, where you want to become, you want to be in the leadership position, but you are not able to make it up there. So what you know is for you to become, the best thing you can do is to become what they call you create leaders. Create leaders. Give inspiration to other people to be able to navigate their life tapestry. Give inspiration to other leaders who have put their life on the block for the betterment of humanity, which you cannot do. And I'm putting that into context. I'm saying, okay, I am David Adada. David Ogesoba Adada. Ogesubaba. Ugly Soba. Stuff like that. Azimi Koko. E.T. It's in God. E.T. They used to call me E.T. Some people will call me, Gaddafi Reni. Some people will call me, Dada of Mauritania. Some people will call me, Yibo Pepe. If you eat Pepe, you go yellow mama. There is no name I have never been called. There is no way, there's nothing that I have never been dealt with. But what I'm putting forward is that if you're thinking of becoming, if it does cross your mind for leadership position that you wanted to be able to attain, and you can't attain it, you now come and left there, and you are back here. You have, if you come in and you now start doing what you call, thinking that if you go 6 feet under, maybe you'll be able to climb 6 feet above. To me, I don't think that will work. It hasn't worked before, because if you quote somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who married, married from the Kennedy or stuff like that, he said one time or the other that it takes up to 25 years for you to be able to settle down and get the soak of the system for you to be able to know how it works. And a lot of people don't not exercise that 25 years window. They just jump in, because where they are coming from is fry pan and jumping into fire. And when they jump into fire, they would think that maybe they can be able to come from ground zero, come from underneath and go above. If you hadn't gone through the system to find out the way the system works, and you are now part of it, and when you do find out how it works, you will now have what you call a disconnect. And that disconnect is what a lot of people are going through. And I don't want to beat you guys, beat the meat, the dead meat. But what I'm saying is that you are, if you're disconnected with where you're coming from, the rationale behind that is because there is a vacuum in your heart that has not been bridged. There is a point, a disconnect in there. I don't have that disconnect because when I was growing up, I did came up and I came across what you call a juju rock right in front of me. Boom, like that, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, boom, shakalaka. I just came in front of me and I went head on with it. And when I finished, after going head on with it and I failed, I flunked, I found out that the reason why I was going head on with was with my mentor, Jibokwit, or mentor Idwedo, or mentor Jibokurit. So I backed off it and I stayed off the line, of the beltway. Fast forward, I gave everything that I was going to be giving, and a lot of people would continue to say, give. And I'm an example of saying, when I looked at myself 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, everything looks a little bit like what you call, it was a cloud that was just sitting on my head. But yesterday, the cloud was taken off my head because, like I told my manager in the office at the beginning of February, I literally just told her, I said, I hate rent. And I did a caption on that. And I wanted to have what you call something that would stick. I'm still looking for something that's going to stick, but none of them has stick. But I've now found what you call, I want to come across like Bruce Williams, where if this channel, when I pass, when I'm no longer with you guys, it's going to stay in the same context of like Bruce Williams. If you call in, we're going to form what you call a tapestry of life, life's tapestry, where everybody will be solving the problem one way or the other. That's the standing order of what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to change that no more. I'm just going to be sticking with life tapestry. If I'm on the podcast, I will do that. If I'm on the standing order of I am the software developer, I will do that. If I am in Nigeria beating the drum to allow what you call the first woman to become president of that, I will be doing that. If I am in the United States here helping Hallie to become president in the future, I will do that. Because let's assume she doesn't even win the, I'm very optimistic that she's going to win. I don't know how that came about. It came about when you look at my novel. The front page of my novel says that Nigeria, Oki Baba, for the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria comes. I don't know whether people are really aware of this. That people may not be so much aware of this, but I want to go on the record again because I kept going on the records on anything because there is reason for me to be able to tell my story. It is that connectivity of my story that I'm telling you guys that you guys are going to be able to say, well, okay, we're going to listen to this guy every night because we know what he's saying is what he's doing. What you say out of your mouth is what you're going to do, like what Hallie said. Hallie said, I'm a woman of my word. Since I am representing the Ogibaba platform, I am almost in epitome of what you call, the character I am going to be portraying is going to be like that of a woman. Going forward and going backward and going sideways, up, down the ballot box is going to be acting almost like people will say, am I a man or am I a woman? But this has nothing to do with what do you call that, homosexuality or sexual confusion, all that. And it don't have much to do with that. What it has something to do with the fact that I have it, what to call it, something I want to put together that may not be able to stick together until such a time when I beat it to the point where at releasing the 100th video, I have finally came up with a title. And the title is going to be Life Tapestry. What does that mean? Life Tapestry is pretty simple. It's a system that has somebody who is a jack of all trades, mistress of none. And the standing order is that you guys I'm going to be having what you call a television, artificial intelligence, and quantum computer all are the same belt. So I will be doing stuff like people calling in to address their pain point, or people sending me requirement to address their pain point, or corporations sending me information to address their pain point. So we're sitting here and we're trying to see whether we can flip the narrative. This is my first thought there. It's going to be, how do we flip the narrative of women so that they can be who they were during creation. They were the one that created us. I mean, I never thought I was going to even say that.